Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Cactori, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the Bloxburg update. And basically the Bloxburg community's reaction on Twitter was crazy. We're going to be discussing what people think of the update, because there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of talk about this new update that took 2 months and came out. A lot of people are disappointed, some people are mad at some people in the Bloxburg community. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and discuss. I'd just like to say before we get into this video that this video is not intended to harm absolutely anyone. This is just basically a discussion video to kind of, basically not many people have Twitter, so I just kind of want to say, oh look, here's what's going on, here's what people think. Maybe you guys can share your opinions down below so we can get a good opinion on what we think. But basically the update came out yesterday, which included slides, and that was basically it just included slides. It changed the pool stuff, and that was it. So it was a very late summer update. It's basically what we got in short. So I want to go through some things that have been discussed on basically Bloxburg's Twitter and other Twitter pages as well. So if we look on basically Bloxburg's page, number one, there's a lot of glitches in this update. As you can see, they're flying, and I think you have to place a water slide and then you have to do something with a vehicle. But yeah, and then you'll just start flying. I don't really know how it works, but I'm pretty sure if you just put a vehicle on a slide, you go down the slide in the vehicle, you'll just start flying. So there you go. And people are like going under the map. There's a new flying glitch that Matt's did and stuff. So here we go. So I want to get down to the real tea, the real information. So basically, Berg said some players aren't happy with the recent Bloxburg update. They feel that the items are too overpriced and that there should have been more things included in the update. Do you agree? And they also added onto this, I can understand the frustration and some players are feeling. However, there is no need to be disrespectful towards the developers, which is very true. Do not be disrespectful towards the developers, because obviously they made the game. They could easily just shut the game down. They could easily do that, trust me. So I did reply to this tweet as a joke. This was a joke, and it got 87 likes, which is kind of scary. Do not let Ashley, please don't let Ashley ratio me. Ashley ratios me, I will literally quit. Can't even afford a single water slide piece. Society, you know, as a joke. It was a joke. And then Ashley said stop being poor, and I told her to go pay your taxes. So there we go. Josh over here says I 100% agree. I do not even like this update. I've never been negative about an update on public before. The last one I did not like to 4th of July, and the February one was meh. The only thing I really liked was the curtains. The summer update is the only one I liked this year. So basically Josh is saying that the updates have been caught lacking. The updates have been lacking, and the only one that they really liked was the summer update this year. So there you go. Saturn, one of my friends, says I just wanted a hot tub, and it actually costs Bloxburg. So there we go. I thought it was going to cost money, but no, it costs Bloxburg. I have no name ideas. Says, well, get one please, and I'm joking. Says yes, literally if they hired more devs before, updates would have been more smooth and faster, but now they did, and they've been teasing certain updates, and we get an update some of us can't even afford, and the water is really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, fair enough. Curtis over here says yes, the update is small, but Coeptus is one person and he has to put a lot of coding into blocks. And then Dominic on here replies, Coeptus doesn't even come online to the day of the update launch. He doesn't contribute towards anything in the game anymore except for being the developer. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what Coeptus does. He codes, I think he codes. I'm not sure. I think Froggy makes the models and stuff. Endall over here says I am absolutely not sending hate to the developers because they are incredibly talented. However, I do feel that they should update the town instead, that people can focus on the actual town than just building. You have to admit it can get a bit boring after a while of building. The update was good, but it may have been overpriced, and since summer is over, I don't really think it would be reasonable to add water slides and stuff. Also, I know the developers worked hard on it, but I think others would prefer it if they had reached out and asked what we have preferred, and I completely agree. I think Kendall really delivered this really well. I think, yeah, this update was late. It's obviously, you know, going into autumn, so not many people are going to be building water slides, so I think it was a bit of a late update, but it's not a bad update, don't get me wrong, but I think it was a bit late. They could have done this so much more earlier, and yeah, focus on what people want, because I don't think really anyone asked for this update. Now we have it. If anyone wants to use it, it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try and use it if I have money, and of course it's expensive. Not many people can afford this, which is one of the problems. You know, they've put an update out that only certain people with enough money can actually use, basically. Charlie over here says this update was way too overhyped because, you know, it sucks, to be honest. What a waste of 2 months. Ava says, I'm not even able to use the new update because I don't have advanced placement or multiple floors. My old account got banned from Roblox, which had all that stuff in it. It's just annoying how I waited 2 months for this and I can't even use it. Kate over here says, yes, but they spent a lot of time on it. The only thing that made me mad are the bugs. Tell me what's wrong with the image below. There are a lot of bugs that are being found with the flying glitch, with this new changing picture kind of feature. Hey, Taylor over here says, not the greatest update. The slides are a cool idea, overpriced but a good idea. They simply came out at a bad timing. The water, on the other hand, I think it's safe to say the majority of the community has a lot of questions about the thought process of changing the water. That's that under basically Bloxburg. I might go back, but basically I want to look out on Matt's profile because he made a little bit of a statement which we are going to read. So his opinions on the update. First of all, the update is not small. It just isn't. Coding custom water slides and just the entire physics behind it takes time. So those 2 months of work and are definitely justified. I understand that people hate the water, but don't get me wrong, I love this update. It's fantastic in the way that it gives the wealthier players enough motivation to get more money. But this is not what Bloxburg needed. It needs something to engage all players, not just the top 1%. Conclusion, good update, but bad timing. And there we go. And he said that he was also feeling neutral about the update. And then he sent this funny gif of going into lots of water because it looks like plastic. Okay, it looks like plastic. I'm not a fan of the water. It just looks a bit too much like plastic, to be honest. If we go back on basically Bloxburg page, I think they did a poll. And I voted mixed feelings, and a lot of people thought that. Best update ever, only 7.6% out of 2,262 votes. So people thought it's a decent update, but people have mixed opinions. And obviously, Queptus and Froggy, they did put a lot of hard work into this, so please don't go and disrespect them. I think it's just really like not okay to do that. So I actually went into game quickly and I counted how many objects we got, including all the water slide pieces, and I counted 37. Now I don't know if that's like I could have messed up, but I counted 37 objects, and I'm pretty sure in the last update we did get more. I don't know how long that took to come out. It won't let me check on the logs, unfortunately, but obviously 0.98, there's a lot of things that they added, and you can see in 0.9.7 they added all of this. They added bikes, bubble blowing. That was obviously like these two were like the summer updates, and we got the last summer update quite late, so that's quite a small list obviously, but I think if we were to expand on this it would be like numbers, you know. Yeah, I counted 37. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, but I actually want to go into game and basically see how much it basically costs to build a whole water slide with every single piece. I have my phone here, so I'm actually just going to take my calculator out so we can do this. Build mode, new. Let's start with the just standard water slide. So it's basically, okay, this is gonna take me a while, so give me a second. So I added the total numbers of every single piece that this costs, and it gave me 61,750. So if I wanted to use all of these pieces, it would cost 61,750 Bloxburg monies to buy this whole set of standard slide. Obviously, I don't think people are gonna fully do that, but if you want this whole thing, then obviously that's what you're gonna do. And obviously people might want to do loops and loops and loops. So if I did like four of these loops, that would be ranging from like, it would be in like the 25,000 regions just for that small loop. Okay, we're gonna do the tunnel set next. Oh, this is gonna take me so long. I actually cannot do this. Okay, I worked it out. Adding all of the tunnel water slides piece gives you 144,250 Bloxburg money. So basically, I would need 1,040 Bloxburg money right now in my account to afford the whole of this water slide set. And obviously, you know, you might want to do the little loop-de-loops, which would basically cost you, if you wanted to do 4, it would basically be, it'd be 28k. I think 28k to do a whole loop. So this update is very, very expensive. And then obviously we have the pool ladders, which don't cost that much. Don't worry about that. But if I wanted to build a whole water park, I think it would take me a lot of money to do, which if you add them up in total, both water slide sets gives you 206k of money that you'd have to spend to basically have each set like fully with every single single piece. I don't know if it's possible, but there you go. That is how much you're averagely gonna spend. Yeah, your money is definitely gonna have to be in the 100,000s, 200,000, 300,000 if you want to build like at least like 3 or 4 water slides for a water park, which obviously 3 or water slide parks have like more than that. So this update costs a lot, basically. So overall, my opinion, which I'm gonna grab right now. Oh, look at this funny look at the water. It looks like Gatorade. Can we all just say that? But anyway, I did write an opinion on Bloxburg, and I just said I like the update. The slides with the customization is really cool, and people are going to do really nice things with it, and we can have proper water parks. However, I think the pool color was just a really unnecessary thing to look quite nice with high graphics, but it's a basic update with not very much depth. Overall, not my favorite update, but very cool. And of course, Froggy was 6, so it probably took a lot of effort on his part, which we appreciate a lot. We obviously appreciate the devs so much for making this game possible. Overall, I think the updates, it's a good update. It's late, I think that's the main problem. It's not my favorite update out there, but it's an update which, you know, cool. You know, water slides, who doesn't like water slides? I'm definitely more of a water slide person than I am roller coasters, but yeah, water slides are pretty cool. Imagine if they added roller coasters, like that would cost so much more. A track is like 5k. They might add another style of water slide, I don't really know. I'd love to see like a patterned one. I feel like if you could put like a pattern on it, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe, turn notification bell on if you are new, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye everyone.